Good morning, YouTube. How's it going? It's your boy back with another one. And of course, back in the car. We're back in the car going to, well, work. And yeah, it's another day, another dollar. And today's the 6th of December. It's Friday. You know what that means? Gonna get crazy. Not really. Well, all we're going to do is work today. But, anyways, yesterday's video was a little bit of an emotional one, and I want to say thank you to those that watched the video, liked the video. I saw a comment or two in there. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that stops by and shows support for the channel and all the content. But I'm actually gonna be honest. I'm enjoying this daily vlog stuff. I'm actually enjoying it. Mostly because I'm letting stuff out. I'm actually letting some stuff that's on my mind out instead of holding it in. Like the whole situation we were talking about yesterday. That was bothering me a little bit about the situation with my family. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go check out the last video I posted on the 5th and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was like a very important topic to me. About the being there for your family, and then obviously making the right decision and not making a mistake that could jeopardize your livelihood, right? And I bet some of you are wondering like about the DWI and stuff. And to be honest, yeah, I caught a DWI a couple of years ago. And obviously back then I didn't learn my lesson because I kept drinking for a while. But there's a whole story behind that. And one day, and when I do like a sit down video, just me, the microphone, and the camera, we will just sit there and I'll discuss in detail everything. Like everything. But, with these quick little vlogs, I don't think I have enough time for it because obviously I'm trying to make them at least 10 to 15 minutes long. I'm not trying to do no more than that, and if I do, I'm sorry. But yeah, like I said, today we're just going to work. We're not doing much of anything, um, and it's just been a crazy 24 hours, 48 hours. Yesterday, I was off from work because I called in, took my mom to my sister's, and then the rest of the day I stayed home and tried to just relax, clear my head, and get over the little sickness I was feeling. Which today I feel a little bit better. Last night I did have a a slight cough, runny nose, but nothing too crazy because I took some medicine and obviously it helped a little bit. Obviously I'm not coughing my lungs out because normally this time of year I'm coughing my lungs out and I got boogers everywhere and it's not the best sight. I mean, this ain't that much better, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm feeling better, feeling strong, ready to go, ready to take on the day. And you know where I'm getting at with making these videos and feeling good and feeling strong is that by making these videos and actually talking about stuff with you guys for the little bit of people that are watching, it's actually helping me with my mental health in a way because normally you know by now like someone like a sibling going through some problems to the point where stuff happens, right? Some people kind of lose it, some people kind of break down a little bit and they're worried about their sibling and like, man, I can't believe they're going through this. What can I do? What can I do? How can I be there for them? And last night it was kind of showing with my brother, my sister, my father. Not my brother, my mother, and my father. Not my sister. My sister wasn't there. They were kind of feeling a little bit emotional. My brother was a little teary eyed. My mom She's emotional. And my father, he's not one of those guys that cries and stuff, but you can tell when something's wrong. Like he'll have a look on his face that it just like it doesn't seem like himself because he's usually like a real happy kind of guy. He can go through like a crazy day at work and all that, but he'll go home and he'll sip on some beers or whatever. But a lot of the time when he's doing that, relaxing and just chilling, he's happy to be around his family. He's happy that he got his kids, he got his grandkids, he got everybody around him. And yesterday, he didn't seem that way. He just kind of seemed out of it. And he got home. He was talking a little bit, but he wasn't really in the conversations and all that. He was kind of distant and looked like he was just thinking about something. And normally, my family doesn't do the whole let's share our feelings kind of thing. We just kind of hide it. But me, I'm more of a if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. But obviously, they didn't want to talk about it. So we just kind of like watched football, cracked a little bit of jokes. And I think for a few moments when we were cracking jokes, it took their mind, like it took my family's mind off the what's happening. Like my sister's not dead or nothing, guys. I'm gonna make that clear. She's not dead. She's not like on drugs or anything like that. It's just something's happening within her little family that I can't go into details about, but it is affecting her in a big way. So that's why there's a situation happening that I can't really talk about too much. But I know right now she's getting the help she needs. She has a support team behind her, and I know she's going to get better. But yeah, so by me sharing that with you guys, like sharing all this with you, it's kind of helping me out, and it's letting me help my family because my brother, like he tries to act like a tough guy, tries to be like that big macho guy or whatever. Like he doesn't need to share his feelings. He's a man. Yeah, like when like last night by me just asking like you good? Do you want to talk about something? He kind of like just like I'm just worried about my sister and about our sister and I don't know how I can be there for her. And yeah, so I just gave him some words of encouragement. Like the only way you can be here for her is just let her know you're here for her and do what you can to show her. Like that's all you can do. You like just let her know that you're here for her no matter what's happening. And of course, yesterday when my mom went to go see her, and my mom was telling me when I was taking her home yesterday, and my mom came back to go see my sister. But I picked my mom up yesterday, and on the way home we were talking. She was like, "Your sister says she wants to make a change in her life, and she wants to cut out all the stuff that's been messing her up." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. That's really good news to hear. I'm happy if she does. When you see my sister, let her know if she wants me to go with her to where like to like support groups or anything like that. Let her know I'll go with her. Like I got her. I'll I'll leave work early. I'll do what I got to do to go with her." And that's what brothers do. So my mother went to see my sister, and she told her what I had said to her. And shockingly enough, like not shocking, but surprisingly, my sister told my mom like, "Oh wow, if he'll go with me, then that'll be cool because I don't want to go by myself. I really don't want to go by myself uh, because I've never been to these places, and honestly, I've never been to those places too. The whole support thing. Um, like AA, I guess, Alcoholics Anonymous, all that stuff. I've never been. When I quit drinking, I mostly just quit cold turkey on my own, picked up my Bible, started reading it, and diving into the Word. That's what helped me quit drinking and all that. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, like I was bad on that stuff. Like I was drinking every single day. Like people at the beer store knew who I was by name. And it wasn't even just like a beer store, like one of those little corner stores you go in, you buy a little 12 pack. No, like the beer store to me was like a grocery store. I would go to Kroger and do online orders for like 5 to 6 24 packs of beer once a week. like by like I would pick up my order Monday night and I would have to go again by maybe Thursday to pick up some more beer. That's if I was like drinking heavy. Like there were some days where there's some weeks I would go almost twice a week, some weeks once. But just know 6 24 packs for one guy is not normal. Like that's dang near a case of beer a day. And the only days I wasn't drinking is when I had my kids. Like I wouldn't drink when I had my kids because I got my kids. But when I'm solo, forget about it. So, so yeah, man. I mean, I was on it bad, and people at the beer store knew me. To this day, they still ask, "George isn't buying beer?" Like whenever I go and do an online order, my mom will go pick it up, or I'll pick it up, and they'll ask, "No beer, no beer," and I have to remind them, I quit drinking. I don't drink no more. So that's just a little example of how bad it was. My tolerance for alcohol was kind of high, so it would take at least a 24 pack just to get me to feel anything. And again, that's going to be about, like, that whole thing is going to be in another video about the whole reason why it took so much. But anyways, so I quit cold turkey. I really didn't have a support system behind me except a few friends and my mother. And now, fast forward a year and a month later almost, I have a whole family behind me now. Like, I'll go to parties and stuff with my family gatherings, and I'll jokingly be like, "Oh, if you're passing out beer, I'll take one." And this is all you hear. "Oh no, you don't need a drink. You're doing good without drinking. Just give that over here, and we'll take care of it." And I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm a grown man. I could do that if I want." Like, nah, get out of here. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was like, before they would just hand them to me. Now they're like, nah, shut up. But they know I'm joking. Like, they know I'm not gonna drink. Like, if I wanted to, I can go right now and get the stuff. I can go get beer wherever I want. I can go to the bar. I can do whatever I want, right? But it goes to show, like, this whole thing, it goes to show that I put my faith into God. I put everything into God. And I asked Him, "God, help me with this, and I promise I'll never pick another one up and drink it." And to this day, I've kept my word to Him. And to this day, He's been blessing me left and right. Like, you have no idea, like, how great God is and how there He is for you if you just give it to Him. Like, just give Him your heart. Tell Him truthfully, like, if you got me, God, I promise I will spread your word. I promise to pray to you, give everything to you, God. Just help me through this problem. Help me through what I'm going through. Help my family get through what they're going through. And I promise you, God will get you if you give it to him. Just give him your heart. Just repent for everything that you've done, and I promise he will not let you down if you truly, truly mean it. And I'm gonna get emotional if I keep going about that. But yeah, like to now, like I'm happy because my sister, she's taking these steps. She's taking to get better, to heal, and I can't wait to see what God does with her. Because if you think I'm a chill person or whatever, and that I'm good with words and all that, you should see how she is. She's like a freaking genius compared to me. Like, she's like that person that she is really smart when she puts her mind to it. Like, me, my brother, my sister have different traits. Like, my brother is like the most outgoing person you'll ever meet. He's a people person. People like him. He talks to anybody and everybody. He does have some issues, but yeah, my sister, like I said, she's book smart. She's really, really smart. She knows how to write, all that stuff. She's also a little outgoing. She's a little out there. But man, if she were to come to God and preach the word, I guarantee she'd be great at it. Me, I'm a little bit more of a quiet guy. I'm not really like the life of the party kind of person. I'm more of I'm gonna stand in the corner and observe a little bit. But if it comes to like a problem, an issue, and I don't know the answer right away, I will find the answer. I will figure out the problem. I will figure out the answer to that problem. I'm that guy. So like I said, like if God were to do all his works through me and my siblings, and we came together to do something with that, man, you'd be like, dang, those siblings right there, man, they're thrown off in a good way. But yeah, that's, I guess today, that's the vlog. Like, just really my message today was like, find something to help you with your mental health. Mental health is everything. Your mental health is important, because if you're straight, if you're good mentally, you'll be good for everybody else around you. Like, if you do what you got to do to clear your head, to stay focused, stay ready, then everything and everybody around you will feed off that energy, and eventually you'll all be on the same page. And I can tell you right now, God is doing that. He's starting to do that within my family. It started with me. Obviously now it's working into one of my siblings. And who knows? It could work into my other sibling. Could work into my father. And then my mother. Next thing you know, this little family will have all their kids, grandkids, doing the same, coming to God, serving God together. And honestly, I can't wait for that moment to happen. And I believe God is starting that for me and my family. But that's the end of this vlog right here, guys. It was a longer one, but it is what it is. If you like the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. It all helps out. Until tomorrow, guys, you guys stay safe. God bless, and peace.